Zone to what, green zone and white zone on
Yes.
on that radar there, because it's coming. It's here.
It is, yeah. You know, over the last few hours, we started to see the snow coming down pretty good over the Sierra, right? Starting off cool, but as we've been saying, the snow level is going to continue to rise, right? So that said, it's a whole different view here on this image, looking along Donner, going toward 80 westbound. This is by Donner Lake Road, and again, you can still see the snow on the ground, but as those temperatures continue to rise, then a lot of that snow that was falling throughout much of the afternoon will flip over to rain, and the snow levels tomorrow will be rising above 8,000 feet, between 7,000 to 8,000 feet. So right at the pass, that's going to be one of the tricky spots through tomorrow. But elevations 6,500 feet or below, you're going to be looking at rain. In fact, flood watches are in place for all locations below 6,500 feet through this weekend. Some of the steady rainfall has been moving down to the south from Stockton down to Modesto, to the north over the Sacramento Valley. Fairly light at this moment, but we are looking at a lot more of this filling in through much of the night. Here's how the forecast sets up. This is 7 o'clock in the morning. We're going to continue on through the lunch hour tomorrow. Widespread rain, and those winds start to kick up out of the southeast. So if you're trying to plan any outdoor activities tomorrow, I wouldn't plan for a lot of dry time across the valley, and certainly not in the foothills either. By the time we get to Sunday, this is where we start to see a little bit of a northward push with some of the precipitation, which means on Sunday, some of the areas with the less steady rainfall, a little bit more dry time, will be south of I-80 into the San Joaquin Valley. But even then, we still have showers in the forecast. It's the first of 3 storms. All 3 combined give us a 7-day rainfall total of about 4 to 6 inches in Sacramento. That's about a quarter of our annual rainfall just in this week. Thankfully, we've been quite dry for such a long time, right? So the rivers and streams can absorb a lot of this rainfall there, but still significant amounts coming in, which means we still have the risk for some rock slides and mudslides when you have that much rain over the foothills, and also the typical problem spots, low-lying, poor drainage areas. But when it comes to significant winter driving impacts in the Sierra, we're highlighting Tuesday through Thursday. That's when the temperatures start to drop, and that's when we start to see some very heavy snow dropping down even to some lower elevations with that. So Monday to Tuesday, you can see all of this start to work its way down to the south as storm number 2 moves through, and then a brief overview from Wednesday to Thursday shows another colder scenario coming in, which is, you know, if we're going to see a long duration atmospheric river event, this is the way to do it. Start with the rain and then finish with the snow, because the other way around, that snow just get washed away and doesn't do much good there. So overall, very busy stretch of weather. We'll continue to keep you updated on the timing, the impacts, the amounts as we go through this evening and certainly through the weekend. Tony?
All right, Nick, thanks.